Let's move on to the next one. We've got the best story. And look at that, right from the get-go. Pete's wildest date story of how he crashed a car. I don't think we have to play this clip because I think this clip's 20 minutes long or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of these clips are very, very long.
All right.
Pete had a wild day. We all had some pretty wild stories about our first kiss.
Yeah.
Except for Joey, because he's the only fucking bastard who enjoyed his first fucking kiss. I can't believe it.
Yay.
But yeah, Pete's story was wild.
It's a fantastic story.
And it's a fantastic story as well.
Tell it, you're missing out.
Yeah, definitely.
I got my mum addicted to Apothecary Diaries as well.
That's just a fucking wholesome story.
Oh, yes.
That's a very cute
That's
story.
such a cute story.
I still haven't told her that season 2 is out.
Oh shit!
It's not ended yet, and I know she's
want to binge it.
Yeah, she's gonna want to binge it.
Very slowly make my way through it.
Yeah, she's gonna want to binge it, but if she knows it's out, she would not have the willpower.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
We got Connor mansplaining Satisfactory and what a manifold is to Sydney.
Sydney was not impressed with that.
This is the most broad.
This is one of a clip. I want to see this clip actually.
Do you know what a manifold is?
No.
This is really fun to play.
Sounds really fun, yeah. Really excited.
And the horror is that sometimes the machines don't run at 100% efficiency.
Are we still talking about...
I was explaining manifolds to Sydney.
Oh, this is something new. What is...
Don't.
Honey, this is interesting.
This is interesting.
This is interesting.
This is really interesting.
Sydney. I like how you just... All right, boys, I'm out.
I'm out. Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
And then,
that was a good moment.
That was a great moment. And then, of course, we have the boys meeting the Swiss version of Pete, the GOAT of Switzerland.
Mario, yes.
Absolute GOAT. I really hope we can get him on the podcast one day.
If he hopefully finds himself in Japan.
Yeah.
Although he'll be like, I'm hiking in the mountains.
I'm hiking all the mountains of Japan.
I met a new friend. He's so cool. You should have him.
And then we got Sydney was genuinely worried about God.
Okay.
What's this one?
The only one
No, that
is a universal dude.
Listen,
thing.
it's a big dick problem. We got big dicks fit in between.
Because we were recording Trash Taste, like I think it was like a month or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And I get a message from Sydney. I get a message from Sydney, being like, "Hey, we need to talk." And I'm like, "Sorry, honey. I'm recording right now."
Yeah, what's up?
And I was like, "Okay, I'll call you afterwards." She said, "Call me afterwards, but we need to talk now."
Okay.
And she was like,
Serious, man.
it was serious.
Wow.
And she was like, "So I was in your toilet, and there is a huge puddle of piss on the floor.
Forget to clean it up.
Why is this here? This is not a good story. This is not a good story, okay? It's
just the story of God pissing on the floor.
Wait, did you piss on the floor?
No, we had this entire conversation. I just did not notice that I had pissed on the floor. I didn't notice, otherwise I would have cleaned it up.
Notice?
I just did. Okay, sometimes. Let me explain.
Is it when your penis gets stuck in the...
Yes,
I hate
yes,
that.
Oh, in the crack.
Yeah,
when
it
that
gets stuck
happens.
in the crack. It was right before Trash Taste recording. So, you know how every poo-poo is a pee-pee, but not every pee-pee is a poo-poo? Well, I was doing a poo-poo, and I didn't notice that I was also doing a pee-pee. Now, when you do a poo-poo and you pee-pee, right, normally you can't hear the sound because it's like not hitting the water. It's the sound of the toilet bowl. But sometimes when you poo-poo and pee-pee, the piss doesn't go in the bowl, but just runs down the rim onto the floor.
I'm sure some of the female viewers are a bit confused how this happens.
Yeah.
The way that this works is that obviously when you pee, your penis kind of like if you would imagine a wacky waving inflatable tube man, it kind of gives itself
Springs
life.
off.
And so it often goes at an angle enough where you don't really feel anything.
Yeah.
But it's going through the fucking, threading the needle, going through the toilet and the toilet seat.
It's like when you turn on the shower really high pressure, the shower hits back a little bit, right?
And that happens.
And because of the water tension, you know, sometimes when you try to pour water, it just instead of like pouring, it runs down the rim. That's exactly what happens with it. And so what happened is a huge puddle would form.
I thought you were senile.
What I don't understand is how did you not notice when you got up?
I noticed like right away.
Yeah, I would notice if I got up and pulled my pants down.
I don't know how I didn't notice. Okay, it just
That's so fucking funny.
That's so funny. I hope that wins.
I was in a hurry. I needed to get to a trash stage recording. I just did my business. I bidetted that day and I just fucking ran. That's it.
Taking an Uber to meet the king is also very funny.
This is very funny.
You just imagine being the random Uber driver. It's like, yeah, just go into Buckingham
Go
Palace.
into Buckingham Palace.
No, not around, not there, into Buckingham Palace.
Oh my God.
Great story.
There's only one story that can win though. God, I hope Gaunt wins.
I don't. Honestly, so many fantastic stories this year.
Yeah.
Hard to pick my favorite. I think all are very well deserving of that title.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. Drum rolls,
find out.
please.
Yes. Oh.
And the winner of the best trash taste story of 2025 is Pete's wildest stage story.
Of course. Well deserved.
Of course, the GOAT is back.
This is like a scene out of it wasn't even close. 44%. This the way he phrased, told the story, legitimately is like a scene out of like American
He's
Pie.
just so good at telling these stories of his childhood.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like he's perfected how to tell his childhood. Maybe
legitimately.
Maybe when I get to 40 years old, I'll be able to tell these stories as well as Pete. But probably not. I'm too senile already.
And then Chris, taking Uber to meet the king, came in at second place, very far behind though. Wasn't even close.
Third place, Manifold. I'll take it.
Manifold.
Take it.
Take the bronze. Take the bronze.
I'll take the bronze. It was a great moment.
Hell yeah.
I still think Sydney doesn't know what it is.
All right. Next nomination. Next category, we got biggest clown.
Biggest clown?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's check out the nominations for biggest clown. Obviously,
What the fuck?
I always forget you guys do this for this.
Wait, Emily is a nominee this time?
Emily's a nominee this
Wow,
time.
congratulations, Emily.
Well done.
For getting into the nomination of biggest clown this
I
time.
hope Emily wins.
Oh God, Connor, that picture is like my fucking paralysis demon. Jesus Christ.
I think this is from the live stream, I think, with the wide camera. I think I just love doing shitty faces.
It's the last thing I want to see in the dark.
Well, we'll keep this one short and sweet.
All right, let's
TSA
go.
agent when he pats you down.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The biggest clown of 2025 goes to... It's Muffin Mode Connor, baby.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Why is it me? What did I do?
Like, look, in my head, I was like, I know I'm not going to win this.
What the hell did I do? What the fuck?
That's the biggest landslide so far.
Garn and I are the exact same percentage.
Yeah, at least
we lost to Emily and Chris.
65%? What did I do?
I'm surprised how well represented Emily is in all this.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I can't believe I'm 65% of the vote.
Bro, me and Garn's votes together wasn't even like a tenth of your votes.
Yes.
I look horrifying there as well.
All right, but next category.
We're going the complete opposite.
This is going to be interesting because we'll have a look at the nominations right now.
Okay.
But the real question is, can someone dethrone the king?
I hope so.
Oh my God, look at that mob.
Will there be anyone that could take the heavyweight champion of this category 2 times running?
Oh my God.
Just edging out the competition last year, but this year, will someone take his crown?
Well, we got Sungwon in here for the first time.
We do.
So congrats,
We have
Sungwon.
Mudan as well.
Mudan. I love that picture of you, guys.
Wearing the cycling glasses.
You look like every tourist who goes to Mount Fuji.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
I know, okay.
All right, let's find out.
But the winner of this year's biggest Chad is...
Please not
Pete! 3 times running.
3 times in a row.
Oh, I'm so sick of Pete winning this.
Oh my God.
He never shuts up about it.
Oh, it wasn't even close.
Wow, it wasn't even close this time.
Hey, Connor, you got second?
Yeah,
Great,
you got
great.
second.
Yeah, I got second last time. Look at my margins. The polls, they lie. They lie, the polls. This rigged.
Mudan as well, coming in third. Congrats,
Oh
Mudan.
my Lord.
Hell yeah.
All right, next up though, we got biggest W of the year.
Oh, biggest W.
Okay.
Let's find out.
What are the nominations?
Let's find out. Of course, we got the Cyclothon 4. We got
Okay.
Chris meeting the king and the emperor. We got the boys getting their parents into gaming and anime. We got Joey finally watching Arcane.
That's a pretty big W.
I would love it if Joey wins this one.
I swear to God, if I win this, I'm not even going to be happy.
Raises $1 million for charity, meeting the king and emperor.
Watching
Watching Arcane.
All right, let's have a look at the next page.
Gaunt finally beating Melania.
Oh my God.
And then me appearing on Japanese and Australian TV.
All right.
All right, let's find out.
All right.
Who got the W this year?
Is there anyone you're hoping?
I want Joey to win.
I do want Joey watching Arcane.
I
don't want
It would
me
be
to win.
very funny.
I think it should go to the Cyclothon. No. If I'm being honest with you guys.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's find out.
The winner.
biggest W of the year goes to Cyclodon.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Thank the
Wow,
Lord.
thank you.
You guys are level-headed.
I think if you had proposed a little bit sooner,
Yeah.
that probably would have.
maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna
hurry it up next time.
I was gonna say, Joey, why you didn't consider the Trash Taste Awards with your proposal, Joey?
Yeah, I should have been like, sorry,
Yeah,
honey,
why didn't
I'm
you?
waiting for the awards to finish.
You should have considered, and then moved it up, bumped it up a little bit.
Hey, I got third though.
You got third behind Chris meeting the king and Connor Cyclothon.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. Well, hey, it's an honor. I'm glad people enjoy it.
Hell
It
yeah.
was a lot of fun, and we'll try and do it again.
Deserved
Yep.
W. Deserved
Well
W.
done, man.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Appreciate you. Thank you, viewers.